Hi, second grade friends. My name is Mrs. D'Amato. I teach third grade at Briarwood, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you what third grade looks like at Briarwood. So let's get started. I wanted to share with you a little bit about what Reader's Workshop may look like on a typical day in third grade. You can see on the left, sometimes we do some partner work. In the middle, sometimes we do some independent work. In the middle, you can see that middle picture. You can see students are actually taking time to type up and publish their writing on their computers, and that's something that we'll learn. It will take a little time, but we're going to learn together. And then on the right, again, you'll see some partner work. Now, Reader's Workshop doesn't look the same every single day, but typically we do 3 rotations. So here are just a couple more pictures of what Reader's Workshop may look like for you when you're in third grade. We have on the left, we have a group working on a Reader's Theater, and they're going over their scripts. And then on the right, we are working as a whole class, sitting at our desks. We have the lights dimmed and some music on, and we're working on a comprehension passage. So you'll notice that third graders have their highlighters out and their drinks handy in case they just need a little break as they're working through their passage. But as you may have noticed from the pictures, sometimes during Reader's Workshop, we work in small groups. That's usually what it looks like, but sometimes we work with partners. Sometimes we do things whole group. So every single day isn't going to look exactly the same, but those are some examples of things that you'll see during Reader's Workshop in third grade. Next up, we have math, and math is similar. We typically do our 3 rotations. We have 3 groups and we rotate 3 times. So you can see that on the left, there's a group doing some place value work on their whiteboards, and we have some independent practice working on iReady. I know second grade friends are familiar with iReady. And then on the right, we have some friends working on a math game. Now you may notice in 2 of these pictures, you see pajamas and stuffed animals. And so while this doesn't have to do with math, I want to share because you may be wondering, why are there stuffed animals on these third graders' desks? Well, the third graders in my class worked super hard to fill up the class marble jar. And so they picked a day where they could wear PJs and bring in a small stuffed animal for the day. It had to stay at their desk all day, and it did have to be a smaller stuffed animal, but it was still super fun and exciting. So both of those pictures just happened to be from the same exact day. Alrighty, up next we have a little glimpse into science and social studies. So you can see on the left, a friend is working on an anemometer. It's a weather instrument that this science group has worked on. They're testing it with the fan to see if it would work against wind. In the middle, you can see there's another science group working on their life cycle project. So they researched the life cycle and specifically of a frog, and then they wrote up a little script, and then they're performing their script to inform the rest of the class about the life cycle of a frog. And on the right, you can see a little bit of our social studies. We all researched different countries, the culture of the country, and the weather of the country, and we wrote books using PowerPoint, and then we were able to print our informational books. So that's what you see there. Now, third grade may make you a little nervous when you think about it because the work is harder, and we're really encouraging you to step up and be responsible, respectful, and safe third grade leaders of Briarwood because you are the oldest now at Briarwood Elementary. Although it might seem a little bit more challenging, and it may be a little bit more challenging than second grade, we still try to make third grade learning as fun as possible. So you can see a couple different shots here where we're trying to make learning fun. We have some comfortable seats that we like to sit in. So up in the corner, you can see Rory is sitting with Carter in a comfy seat while they're working on their Reader's Workshop, and then in the bottom you can see a math game that we played with the class. And then there was an opportunity for each reading group to perform their Reader's Theater scripts, which was very fun. You can also see Ryan was holding a hot chocolate because we voted on our winter stories, our creative winter stories, and we had a 3-way tie, and Ryan happened to be one of the winners. And the winner of the contest, the writing contest, all the winners received a hot chocolate on their desk in the morning. And then in the top corner, you can see a couple of my students playing basketball. And I love to come out and watch you guys play different sports, or go to dance recitals, or cheer. So whatever you are interested in, as long as I'm able to make it, I love to come out and prioritize that, because it's very important to me to see my 3rd grade friends doing other things aside from their learning in school. So again, these are just a few 5 different pictures of ways we make learning fun, and here we have just a few more. So we incorporate different hands-on projects. We're learning about force and motion with the racetracks, and those are some you can see in the top left corner, you can see those Legos. Those are some different things we pull out for indoor recess. So again, while you may be a little bit nervous about the transition from 2nd grade to 3rd grade, know that that's okay to feel nervous, and that is totally fine to feel nervous. But I'm sure after even just a few days in 3rd grade, you're going to realize, yeah, 3rd grade may be a little bit more challenging, but it is going to be so much fun and so worth the challenge. We're going to learn together and become like a little family in our classroom in 3rd grade. So I can't wait to meet you all. If you have any questions about anything I said today in this video, please ask Mrs. Kurz or Mrs. Biscotti, and they can email me the questions, and I'm happy to get back to them and give you your answers. Alrighty, friends, enjoy your summer, and I'll see you in September.